You're watching KCTV English News. I'm Hyung-shim. A landowner of the Jeju Resort Complex filed an additional lawsuit against the Jeju Free International City Development Center. The plaintiff sued JDC to demand demolition of road facilities and compensation for damages after he won against the provincial government and reclaimed his expropriated land. The plaintiff said he is filing a lawsuit against JDC to hold it accountable for its wrong administrative procedures. The landowner also sued 4 JDC executives, including Chairman Moon Dae-rim, on charges of interfering with the exercise of his rights. The provincial government announced regulations to control advertisements and promotions of local casinos last Friday. Local officials explained that the regulations were made to control problems such as low profitability caused by excessive advertising and promotions among local casino businesses due to overheated competition in the industry. In particular, the regulation limits casinos to only issue vouchers up to 3.5% of their total revenue. Vouchers are issued to refund the remaining balance of game money. Public interest in one of the most prestigious cultural awards in Jeju is waning. The province said there are only 7 nominees for 6 categories for this year's cultural award. Each category only has 1 nominee except for the arts section with 2 recommendations. Especially, there were no recommendations for 4 categories, including education, press publication, primary industry, and islanders living outside of Jeju in the first round of application. Thus, the provincial government had to additionally recruit nominees for these categories. The province began the Cultural Award in 1962 and have awarded some 250 individuals and organizations so far. Islanders are helping the local police crack down on illegal parking. According to the Jeju Municipal Office, some 113,000 cases of illegal parking were caught during this year's crackdown through last month. This is a 38% decrease compared to the same period last year. In particular, a total of 9,400 cases were reported by islanders ever since the resident reporting system came into effect in April this year, and about half of this number were handed out fines. Jeju City is planning to further promote the resident reporting system and install more surveillance cameras in back alleys and accident-prone areas. Local consumer prices are holding steady. According to the Honam Regional Statistics Office, local consumer prices were up 0.1% this October compared to the same period last year. Prices for services rose by 1.2%. However, prices for groceries and industrial products such as gasoline fell by 2% and 0.8% respectively. Officials say the price growth rate in Jeju continues to be around 0 this year. It recorded a fall in growth rate for the first time in history in September. The Ministry of Justice plans to introduce an electronic travel authorization system for visa-free overseas visitors who hope to visit Jeju. However, the province is opposing the system because it may discourage travelers to visit the island. Ta Thacker reports.
As the number of visitors using Jeju's visa-free entry system increases, the island has been confronted with a growing number of problems related to these relaxed entry conditions. The Ministry of Justice is planning to introduce an electronic travel authorization system to determine who is eligible for entry to Korea prior to departure. Criminal activity by visitors to Jeju, such as overstaying tourist visas, has been on the increase. In one high-profile case in 2016, a Chinese traveler stabbed a Korean woman to death at a local Catholic church. When the new electronic travel authorization system is in place, people traveling to Korea will apply for a permission at least 3 days in advance. Their eligibility will be determined prior to departure. Thus, the new system will in effect mean that Jeju's visa waiver program would be in name only. The Ministry of Justice has submitted a revision bill regarding the introduction of the new system. The province, however, has said it will convey its opposition to the new system to the Legislation and Judiciary Committee of the National Assembly. As presented, the new system will help prevent problems like illegal immigration, but there is a good chance that there will also be a corresponding drop in the number of overseas visitors to Korea. The Ministry of Justice says that the new system will help prevent crime while also reducing labor costs, since entry and departure information is collected and assessed beforehand. Ministry officials have expressed regret that the province has reversed its position. In 2016, it was the provincial government that first suggested an e-travel authorization system, a plan it now opposes. The Ministry of Justice says all relevant ministries have agreed to the system's introduction. Once the National Assembly approves the revision bill, it will be implemented from the year 2021. Similar e-travel authorization systems have been adopted by countries like Canada and Australia. Given that the current visa waiver program has resulted in refugee status claims by immigrants, misdemeanors such as overstaying tourist visas, and even felony offenses, a change in the regulations is in order. The island will soon see if the new e-travel authorization system has a favorable or unfavorable effect on its ability to attract overseas visitors. Todd Thacker, KCTV.
Join in the fun at Marados Marina for a busking performance. Fruit lovers won't want to miss the Jeju Citrus Expo in Seogwipo City. Enjoy a digital art exhibition of a fairy tale. Please come and appreciate colorful scenes of Jeju painted with light at Shinsan Park. Taking a look at our weather, skies will be cloudy in the morning but clear out in the afternoon on Tuesday. For more details, here's your forecast. The morning low in Jeju City will be 14 and the afternoon high will be 20 degrees. Down south in Seogwipo, we expect a low at 13 in the morning and a high at 21 in the afternoon. Over in Seongsan, the temperatures will be 13 in the morning, warming up to 20 degrees. Across the island in Kosan, we expect a low of 14 and a high of 19 degrees. And up on the mountain at Songpanak, we'll hit a low of 8, topping off at 14 degrees. Out on the water, winds will be out of the north and northeast at a speed of 7 to 13 meters per second, with seas between 1 and 2.5 meters. And here's a look ahead. Thank you for joining us today at KCTV English News. Please follow us on YouTube at KCTV E! News Jeju and on KCTV's VOD service. Please take care.